this feast is community. And when Jesus brought together the ones that were closest to him, and he celebrated the Passover, and then he said, "Do this in memory of me." And as you notice in the gospel, the church is stressing how important it is when we pull together people and we share a meal together. It's a very important sign. So the whole thrust of the feast is, we really need to be aware of the priesthood that is part of each one of us for bringing people together the way Jesus did, and to be a servant. I have a cardiologist by the name of Dr. Trippi, and he, in 1988, as a young doctor, was in a soup kitchen. And as these people, the homeless people, poor people were coming by, in his head he was diagnosing them. And so he asked some of them, are you getting any help? And then he found out that none of these people had medical help. So he started a clinic. And today, there are 7 of these clinics in the city, and 220 volunteers are serving the poor, helping them with all kinds of physical ailments and dental. And these are the kind of examples that don't get on the front page of the newspapers, but are so important. Now, all of us are unique individuals, and so God gives us unique ministries. So you may not be able to go out and create clinics. I certainly can't. But if you understand the talents that you have and you use them to bring people together, then we're doing what the church is asking us to do, is to create loving communities. That is what's going to bring peace on the planet. So really simple things like greeting people on the street or smiling, I was at Marcia's, and because I'm wearing my habit, I took one of the carts back to the front door, and there was a attendant there, and I said, "Do I get points for this?" And he said, "I wish." I said, "That's all right, tonight I'll get it from the big boss," and he laughed. Well, there was a gentleman standing there, and he said, "Is that a costume or is that for real?" And we started the conversation, and we really bonded. And I thought, this is exactly the kind of mentality we need to have, that everybody that we meet are part of the human family. And if you have that mentality, you won't have fear for approaching anybody. But you will want to help to bring some happiness and some joy and some meaning into these people's lives. That's what we're supposed to do. So during the Mass, think about what you can do during the coming week to build community where you are.